Okay, so now that we've established our current frame, we're going to reframe. And this is step 3. This is the most important step of the exercise. And in step 3, we're going to construct extreme opposites. We're going to force ourselves to think the extreme opposite of what our assumptions are. And this is actually quite tricky because there's going to be quite a lot of resistance. So let me give you an example. We were once doing it with a group of people, and this woman said, as an assumption, that flying is bad for the environment. And I said, so what is the opposite? She said, well, there isn't one. I said, well, what about flying is good for the environment? She said, oh, but that's not true. I said, well, it doesn't matter if it's true or not. Could you just write it down on this Post-it? She said, no. So you could see resistance at work. We think flying is bad for the environment. We think that flying is good for the environment is not possible. So we're not going to write it down. But we need to construct the opposite, not just the normal opposite, flying is good for the environment. We actually have to make it extreme. Flying is great for the environment. Flying is absolutely the best thing for the environment. Eco-warriors fly all the time. So we force ourselves to think something laughable, something ridiculous, something absurd, and then we're outside of our frame. And then we can start thinking to ourselves, how do we construct a world in which eco-warriors can fly as much as they want? How can we construct a world in which flying is great for the environment? Because it's the opposite assumption of the thing that we all believe at the moment, namely that flying is bad for the environment. But if we let our emotions stop us from writing it down, because it's not true, if we let our emotions stopping us from formulating the extreme opposite, then we will always remain stuck in our current frame.